I'm like 15 minutes late, but I told you I was going to try my best to start doing these videos when I say I'm going to do them, no matter what happens in the household. So Grand Rising, grounded this morning. I'm in the middle of trying to make breakfast for my husband, so I hope y'all can hear me. Okay, so a lot of stuff been going on the last few days. I'll be over here. A lot been going on. So y'all know I had an incident in my family. He's still holding on. That's working out the way it's supposed to. But when I did that enchantment, I forgot to do one thing. Oh yeah, so let me start this off. This is supposed to be a master class, I said, right? When doing magic, you must first make sure that instead of trying to get, receive, and take, you have to offer. And the higher the request, the bigger the offer has to be, right? So that's why I told y'all, a lot of these movies and TV shows that y'all see, you have to have the wisdom inside of you to know what to take from it and what not to. What movie? I think it was The Witcher. That TV show is so fucking boring, but we got through it. And I think on one of the training sessions they showed the girls conjuring magic, but also offering a flower, so you know that they're not being selfish. I should know better because this is the one thing I always forget. That's why I always leave stuff in the forest when I go. I leave them things that I know they want. I think that I went into a space of conjure to help my nephew get through the night. And I seen something on the news and I thought, let me let that go. And then I kept seeing the same thing over and over. And I said, why am I being shown that? So I said to my husband, I'm not trying to, I know I sound like a fucking narcissist, but I told him what I think happened. And he said, well, what if you did? It just has to be done, right? That's why we have to be in balance. We have to know what our top self, our bottom, middle, and top self is doing. Sometimes when we allow our middle self or our top self to take over, we don't really know what the fuck they're doing. So you have to be in balance and pay attention on all your bodies. I think they say it's 7 bodies. Don't get me to lying. I don't be reading, so I don't know. But there's a lot of bodies on top of you. I've been able to see about 4 or 5. So somebody died and my nephew didn't. And I couldn't figure out how in the hell it could be even possible that I would have anything to do with that. See, you know, everything that I say is always spirit that's coming to tell me shit I did. They tell me, pay attention to this. I think they're doing that because I'm not aware of my power. So I made a sacrifice for my nephew to stay. Gosh, the shit sound crazy coming out of my fucking mouth. So my husband goes to remind me of the story, and I think it was the Naruto or the Bible or something. I don't know. They're all fucking stories and books. So, and he says the chosen one, right? You get to choose. If you open this box, you get $1 million, but one person has to die, and this person you won't know, and it won't be a part of your family. And then the man took it, and then they went to the next house, his neighbor, the next house, and they did the same thing. And when they got to the third house, the man accepted the offer, and the first house man died, or the second house man died. See, that's why I don't fucking tell stories, because we always mess with, huh? First house died. Yeah, whatever. So it could be somebody you don't know, right, babe? Or it could be your neighbor, somebody you don't really know like that, but you've seen in passing. This person I seen in passing. So I don't even know what to say about what I'm saying right now. I think the message I'm supposed to give y'all is to know yourself, be in balance, and when you're doing conjure work, don't leave it to other energies around you or inside you. You be present for it, so you know what you're doing, because karma is a bitch. Okay? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing and how I'm gonna what are the repercussions of my actions. I'm still learning. That's why I tell y'all stuff that I can prove, so I know I'm not the fuck crazy. And then, of course I doubted myself with that, and I said, oh no, no. Same way with the Canyon City when that fire broke out. I keep doing the same shit. Oh, that's not me, that's not me, that's not me. So I had a little argument with one of my kids a few weeks ago, because she was born with the sickle cell trait. And so for her whole life, we always kept her aware that be careful who you date, because if you date somebody else with the sickle cell trait, your child will have full sickle cell. So it just so happenstance that the boy she met has the fucking trait. So for the last year, me and his mom and the kids was like, well, maybe we wrong, maybe we wrong, maybe we're wrong. And I know for a fact I'm not wrong. My daughter's diagnosis have been re-diagnosed in about 5 states. So it was a true diagnosis. And so we said, okay, her mom said she wasn't sure about her son. She can't remember, but she thinks. So we got him tested. Look at this. Look at this. We got him tested for it. The lab calls us back and say, we didn't have enough blood. He got to come back in for another test because we couldn't do the test properly. That sounds like some scam shit. So I told them not to take him back there. So we get my daughter tested. Oh wait, I'm skipping ahead. This part is real important. We get to this me and my daughter getting this argument, and she said, I'm not trying to be smart, but I want to be a mother. So if we both got the trait, we can't be together, or we're gonna have to do IVF. And I said, okay, if you want to do IVF, why would you trust a doctor, one of them creeps out there that's trying to experiment on y'all, and they tell you to your face because they say they practicing on you, practicing medicine. Why would you trust him more than me? She got mad and said, Mom, you're not a doctor. You're not a doctor. I said, so you don't think I can correct your corrupted DNA, huh? And she just left out the house. They left out. And we never revisited that again for about 2 weeks. She go get her test. Her test come back. She don't have no motherfucking sickle cell trait. Now her medical records say she got the sickle cell trait all over, from multiple states, multiple doctors agreeing on the same shit. Why she don't got no sickle cell trait no more? I ain't give her IVF. I said, you really don't believe in me, huh? But you believe in them white motherfuckers out there trying to experiment on you. She believe in them. I said, just like my other daughter did when she wanted to go get that chemotherapy, she believed in them and not me. Okay, I guess I got to show y'all again. And all I said is, it is done. She does not have the sickle cell trait anymore. So for people who say, I was watching this girl. I watch her because she gives good lectures, but she does irritate the hell out of my spirit because she's so contradictory. She always contradicting herself is what I'm trying to say. She's saying to you, don't give your money to people on YouTube. Don't buy their services because they're pimping you out or whatever, spiritual pimps. And then she turns around and say, buy these classes from me. This shit is weird. Like it's weird. I can't fuck with somebody to do that. But anyway, her information is her information. But she said, y'all going around asking people to get y'all magic spells so y'all can find a loved one. Y'all falling for this foolishness, all of this magic shit. These people ain't showing y'all no magic. And she's right about that. You gotta really. I always tell y'all to make your own spells because it's more powerful when you do it. Unfortunately, people do not believe in themselves enough that they can go through with that. So it is helpful to have somebody to assist you if they are able to assist you. But like I said too, when you are having a million orders, there's no way in hell you can make that magical. So it's almost like she'll take truth in her statements and then she'll put some ridiculousness on it. Because it is true, you got to be careful with who you do get magic spells and potions and shit from. But not everybody is bullshitting. Now, I've been able to tell y'all the newspapers to look up when I've done shit. News articles, lab work, the fact that my daughter's still alive. I mean, I can prove what I'm doing. But even in the middle of the thing with my nephew, that happened. Like, and then I kept saying, no, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. And then this happened with my daughter. And you know what I said? I said, you know what? Let's go get another opinion. Let's go see if that test will come back the same way again. Because I'm not trusting myself. That is the biggest problem with us manifesting. We do not trust ourselves and we have to stop doing that. So me and my husband was sitting back and we was thinking about what is it that's blocking me from bringing the money to us? And I said, so we're like, okay, what do you do when you make all this magic happen and it just happened like that? The thing is, I don't really feel like it's a hardship for me to do it. I just say it's done because I said so and it's done. But with the money, I'm always like in this state of panic, like we need it because we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to do that. And for some reason, I can't get my fucking head out of that state of panic. You cannot cast if you're in a state of desperation. Now, I said, the only way for my ass not to be desperate is for me not to have the money. Right, babe? But that ain't really how it's popping right now. So I'm going to work on that. But I just wanted to let y'all know that you can do a spell to actually change deformities in DNA. So what you do is you don't be ignorant like them and say that this is junk DNA. What you do is you just reactivate your DNA that those ignorant people don't even understand. So that's why I said y'all have to learn what your superpower is. It is very important that you learn what your superpower is because if you don't know what your superpower is, how will you find your kryptonite? Do you know what your kryptonite is? Do you know what will take you out? And I'm not talking about a bullet or somebody killing you. I'm talking about something that's not something made. but something natural that can just take you out in an instant. Just like on Superman, that little green ring shit. I'm fortunate enough to know what my kryptonite is, but I will never tell a motherfucker what that is so they could use that shit against me. But you have to know. You got to learn yourself. You got to learn who you are, what your power is, what your insecurity is, what your weakness is, where your strengths lie. All right. That was a quick video. I just wanted to give y'all an update to let y'all know my nephew is still hanging on and my updated magical practices. So just remember what I said. If you're going to do a conjuring or some kind of magic, you got to make sure you offer the universe something in return. That is so important. All right, I'll be back in a little bit.